school of thought, very, very important. This school of thought actually makes sense. It says, the mansion of success is built by brick walls of failure. So the number one basic ingredients that will make you stand out, become outstanding in your chosen field or whatever, is the magnitude of your failure. Failure is like a fresh stimulus. Everybody needs to fail. No one can actually win if he or she. In fact, you want to become a professional, first become a professional failure. If you want to become a professional success, that is the truth. No failure, no success. Inside disappointment lies your appointment. Inside failure, if your failure is huge, you don't need any seer to tell you vision or no. It's an indication that your success will definitely be huge. As simple as ABC. You know that is God for you anyway. So inside misfortune lies fortunes. That is it. So the more you fail, just make sure your mind is made up. That's why to tell people that desire is nothing. Decision is something, but determination is everything. So from the beginning to the end, make sure you're well determined.
All right, thank you for that. We'll be going on a quick break. Thank you for that. And see, it's mind-blowing. In case you're not on this space, please go and tell somebody, that'll tell somebody, that'll tell another somebody, that Follow Who Know Road is live now on View Radio with a practical practitioner, the Roadmaster himself. While we get back from this break, I won't be asking questions after the break. I want him to dive deep into the topic of the day, so that when you have your own question, you can drop your question on the comment section and we'll attend to it. Don't go nowhere. We will be right back. right, welcome back from that quick break. You still follow Who Know Road with the practical practitioner, the roadmaster himself, and my humble self, Madam Chi. And we'll be talking about a bend road is not the end of the road. If you're just joining us, please do well to listen to the end of the show. Why? Because he's going to dive into the topic itself properly. Maybe you might have one or two things you want to ask, or you will grab one or two things from it. All right, sir, over to you.
Distinguished viewers all over the world, this is to bring to your remembrance the topic of today that says the bend road is not the end of the road. This is one of the reality of life. A bend road is never the end of the road. In other words, it signifies the fact that anywhere you find or see negativity, you should have it at the back of your mind that there lies positivity. The only distinguishing factor is your belief system. Very important. A bend road is never the end of the road. You have been working, things are not working. That is not an opportunity for you to work out. That's not an indication that it won't work out. All you need to do is for you to stop and check. Stop and check. Is it that something's wrong with the organization or something's wrong with you? Well, now let's assume that something's actually wrong with the organization. Remember, that organization does not have a mouth. But you as a living entity, you have a mouth, which means you are superior to that organization. It is you that need to sit down, highlight the negativity, the difficulties, the impossibility, social circumstances. Sit down, settle down, then look for a way to navigate. Very important. In this life, nobody will give a chance. So the ability to create chance lies your 100% responsibility. Very, very important. A bend road is never the end of the road because road continues. For an instance, if a governor should drop dead today, life goes on. If a president should drop dead today, life goes on. If a pastor, an imam, or whatever, let the richest person in the whole world drop dead today, life goes on. All this narrow down to the reality of life that a bent road is never the end of the road. To you, it seems the road has come to an end. The road is limitless. The road is endless. Very important, very vital. And that is why there is this Yoruba adage that says, where the idea of someone ends, the ending point of someone's idea is the starting point of another person's idea. The same, in other words, where the power of another person ends, that might be the starting point of another person's power. So, such is life. It depends on how you see. And that is why where you sit determines how you see. People you see. Very important. A bend road is not the end of the road, and it will never mark the end of the road. Madam Chief.
Okay, you have actually said a lot, and like while you were talking, you said something. Maybe because you are in a system, things are not working. You're in an organization, things are not working. You're not supposed to pull out. So my question here, I have a question from. I dragged a question from it. How long am I supposed to stay in a system if things are not working, either as the owner of the thing or as an employee? Like, how long am I supposed to stay in a system if it's not working before maybe giving up or?
Thank you for that logical question. I must confess to you, it has no time. 100% true. And to help you out, what if it is your own thing? Will you back out?
That's why I said even as the owner or as an employee.
Okay. Now, the reason for people's frustration is this: lack of clarity of vision from inception. If truly you have clarity of vision from inception, I must confess to you, nothing, absolutely nothing, can discourage you. When discouragement comes, because you have gotten clarity from inception, I must confess to you, that discouragement won't serve the purpose of discouraging you, but rather, discouragement will become a fresh stimulus, reigniting your spirit, and it will help you to reinvent yourself. That's the truth. Because any system does not have mouth, but you are a human being, right? So you have mouth, and whatever does not have mouth is not permitted to control you. You control situations. And I must confess to you, the key factor in that regard is faith. Faith can change any situation, from unpleasant to a pleasant one, from a favorable one to a favorable one. Yeah, if you can faith it, you definitely take it and face it.
All right, thank you very much. Like each time you visit any question I ask, the answers are always mind blowing. And you also talk about clarity of vision, and this brings me to another question.
All right.
I have let me say I'm very clear
Okay.
about what I want to do or what I want to become, and I went to submit to someone as an apprentice.
Okay.
I'm very certain this is what I'm passionate about, and I went to submit to a boss to train me.
Okay.
And that boss end up like frustrating me.
Okay.
I am very certain this is the road.
Okay. Okay.
And I think that he knows better.
Okay.
Let me submit to him to teach me to get to the point he is, or even surpass where he is. But that person end up frustrating me. What am I supposed to do?
Very simple. You have to work on the frustration. That's the truth. Inside every frustration lies celebration. Your inability to work on the frustration simply means you can't never manage frustration. And that will be the exit door. Always remember, whatever it is that does not have mouth is not permitted to control you. I don't want to sound spiritual here. That's why the Bible says, if someone asks you to follow him for a mile, the Bible says, go extra mile. That is it. Nobody can frustrate you until you frustrate yourself. Like I said, during the course of my explanation, that all the negativity are the raw materials that will surely metamorphose, that will turn to positivity and bring unto you possibility. In fact, endless possibility.
So even when your vision is clear, welcome the frustration.
Exactly.
Whatever difficulties.
Pray for more.
How can I be praying for more frustration when I'm trying to get away from the one I'm already into? So you're already clear about your vision. You're passionate about it. But welcome the frustration with everything that is inside of you. I think in doing that, you will also learn. Yes, you will also learn, because when you become a boss someday, someone will also submit to you. So you'll be able to know what to pass to the younger generation. And I think I've also had a lot, and I want to ask this question, sir, before you be wrapping up with your words of encouragement. This is Follow Who Know Road.
Okay.
Does everybody actually know the road?
Is that your question?
Yes, we are in a system. We are 10. Does it mean that the 10 of us actually know where we are going to? Or no, sir, I want to tell you, does it mean that we all know where we are going to? Or is there some signs that I need to see and say, okay, out of these 10, these 2 actually know where they are going to? As in, I want to really be clear. We are actually in a journey. We are 10. Is it possible that the 10 of us know where we're going to? Or is there some signs that I need to see in some people around that they actually know where they are going to?
Thank you very much. Let me start by saying this. Life itself is a duty. And then for everyone to be a performer, he or she must be ready to perform. It's our duty. And from my experience in life, I'm of the opinion that 99% of human beings worldwide may not fulfill destiny. Reason being that 99% of human beings on this planet are confused. Even those who are on the road are still confused. Which narrowed down to the fact that multitudes are yet to understand the mystery, this mystery called road. And this has been the reason why there has been a lot of double wahala for dead body and the owner of dead body. And the multitudes, we are synonymous to sheep being controlled by one shepherd. The shepherd is the person that knows road. It applies to all facets in life that everyone needs to reckon with. It is you that have to take your time, try as much as possible to carve a niche for yourselves and drift away from the multitude. Because if you must follow Who Know Road, if you must know the road, you must be ready to walk away from the multitude. It is then you will stand out. Always remember, until you are specific, you can never become a special person. That's the truth. If you want to become a specialist, then be specific. Specific people are people who are cocksure that this is the road, even when the road seems confused. Because there's no how, it doesn't matter how intelligent, how wise you are, on your road to greatness, you will get to a T junction. And T junction creates confusion. At that point in time, for the mere fact that you have gotten clarification from the beginning, that confusion suddenly will change to direction. Do you get it now? Because you have embarked on the right journey. So whatever you meet on your way, they are nothing but distraction, which are not permitted to distract you if you discover your route from the beginning under the leadership of clarity of vision. I bet you will get there. No matter. That's why John Walker said, if you cannot grow, walk. If you are not walking, run. Cannot run, fly. Cannot fly, soar like an eagle. Just make sure you are doing something. Make sure you are not on the same spot, which means you have discovered your road. You have discovered your way. So either you are crawling, walking, running, flying, or soaring like an eagle, it's your choice.
As long as you have discovered the road, any of the above you can do until you get to your desired destination. All right, quickly we'll be wrapping up for the show, but I want to get the last word from the practical practitioner. That take-home word that you go home and you ponder over it. Because don't let anything you hear here drop to the floor. Hold it tight and walk with it. So what's that last word you'll be telling all of us, the audience and myself?
For me to repeat myself, I've said this time without number, that it's illegal to talk of legality in an atmosphere of illegality. You don't know road, you don't know road. And if you don't want to miss your road, follow the road. God bless you. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you very much. If you don't know road, you don't know road. And you don't want miss, follow Who Know Road. Thank you very much for coming, sir. We'll be doing this again next week, same time, same station. Don't forget, if you're coming here for the first time, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. It's at View Radio. And this is Madam Chi and Practical Practitioner signing out for now. And we say bye-bye. See you next time.